Damn. What's good, y'all? Pod.cannion back with another reaction video. Today, we have NLE the Great KO. This is a young boy diss track. And yeah, I have my YN here to pretty much mitigate, so I'm not too old headish. You know what I'm saying?
Before we start the video,
What's up?
we got a nigga named NLE. Wait, can you take it home?
Yes, you can.
We have a nigga named NLE Chopper.
NLE the Great.
Now he's NLE the Great. How you dissing young boy?
Talk to me.
But before you play this shit,
Free young boy.
does he not have a song?
Oh,
Niggas be
shit.
gay. Niggas be gay. Free young boy. This nigga has a song, Free Young Boy.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. And
Then dissing the nigga. Bro, I'm done, bro. I'm done. These artists gay, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, it just be, I don't know,
yo.
bro.
And then the thing that got me right, because I seen the clip of this and I was like, okay, that's clearly him trying to do a young boy impression. But my thing is, why are you being Tupac? Like, he's trying to be.
That's an inspiration, bro.
Yo.
Nah,
so it's like
that been his inspiration. I remember seeing some shit like back.
Pac and shit.
Yeah,
It's
Pac's
like
inspiration.
I understand that. Like, there are a couple of ways that like I could like break this down. I feel like I need to. Let's get into it, I guess. The way that it seems, it's weird. It's weird to me. It's very weird because it's like, now not only did he make the Free Young Boy song, but it's kind of like you're trying to blame all of like the current problems of the youth on a singular artist.
Ain't no way.
Who is just like that. That's kind of what I'm hearing when I heard like the snippet. It's like he's trying to paint young boy as a demonic puppet of the devil, in a sense. That
Then what the fuck was you? Bitch, you had me in love with guns. Oh, the nigga name, bro. What the fuck was it? Yeah,
NLE.
Yeah. I am a menace. Give me a rise like tennis. I don't want this shit like a dance. I started this shit. I'm a finish. What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Bro, I remember playing that in full blast in my car, having the
Nigga coming home from school, bro, on the bus.
Oh man.
Oh, my niggas will bring a speaker middle school. Oh my fucking god, Boys and Girls Club. When the Cam was there, we used to come. We used to come out Thorncliffe. I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club out Thorncliffe. Cam used to come up, bro. Oh my god, that shit should be on. Then he dropped Shot of Flow 2. He dropped that shit after my birthday, my nigga. Word to my mother. That shit was on repeat. But ain't no way he talking about demonic anything like that. If you, bitch, your first song is Shot of Flow. What the fuck? That's demonic. I hate niggas, bro.
And the first snippet was Bird Boy, him performing in front of Birdman with the shirt off. And he called it Bird Boy. Like, but it's like, I see that like NLE Choppa has had like a spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? He was on a couple of interviews, talking with certain people. I didn't like how Jonathan Majors handled certain stuff because it's like he's trying to give you his interpretation, and instead of you just hearing him out, you straight up dismiss him and tell him to just read the Bible again. With my understanding, people who say that, I don't think you read the Bible right. But that's besides the point. We're not talking about Jonathan Majors. We're talking about NLE and Young Boy right now. We gotta just watch this, I guess. And look, the Most High, like, yeah, he's kind of on this thing. Now, here's my only take, and like, I'll watch the video, obviously. and stuff like that. But I think blaming a cog in the machine and trying to paint him as responsible for all the problem that's going on in the youth when you know what I'm saying? Like just like he said, you were a cog in the machine as well. I understand you've in a sense grown or like matured and I give you all props for that, NLE. I really do. Because everybody doesn't get the chance to grow and mature and like, you know what I'm saying, self-reflect. But you pointing blame at someone like this who like I don't know, like I just don't feel like it's I'm gonna let you talk. Obviously, I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. But just from my like original standpoint, you know what I'm saying, the way that I view things as of right now, I see you just trying to I just watched a video like this. Watch the free run video. You're trying to make a villain and put the blame on something. Everything's not that black and white. While yes, young boy could and essentially is responsible for some of the detriment in the black community, he's not solely responsible. So making a video and like trying to come at him, you're essentially like not intentionally, but essentially taking away attention from the actual root of the problem. You are just pointing out one of the I would say one of the results of them of the people in the system making a problem. You know what I'm saying? And profiting off of that. You know, and the thing is, you should know because, like I said, you were a cog in the machine. You should know it's deeper than that. But I mean, that's my yap. We gonna get into this video. We gonna hear this Tupac flow, I guess.
Damn,
oh my gosh. Yeah, you can. Yep. All right. If y'all like the video, y'all already know what to do. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, because all we do is chill over here. I had to talk about this because it was just interesting to me. And like, I don't know, bro. I feel like NLE is a point where he's making effort to get there, to like understand shit. But there's still a little bit more of the journey for him to walk, if that makes sense. But yep, the Most High Code, directed by the Most High Code. See, this is exactly what I meant. This is exactly what I meant. I knew I was right. I knew I was right. So boom, calling him. So I don't know. What does do you know the tattoo that young boy has on his gut?
The 38 baby? Wait,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's 38 in it.
Probably. Okay, that makes sense then. It's like, yo, this is like an actual like concept and stuff like that, but I'm just okay, the only thing that I'm glad about is that I thought he was going to be doing a wannabe Tupac flow for 4 minutes. So at the very least, he's not doing that shit. Pause it more because I know eventually, like, I might get copyrighted for this shit. African flags in the background. I'm fucking with it. It's sort of like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna ask you. I'm gonna just say, do your research on African revolutions and like when like African countries were getting heavily. Of course they don't. Like they will teach you for like 20 minutes and then immediately move on. But like yes, there was a big time period where African countries, a good amount of them, there was just Europeans just rooting around these African countries seeing how much land they could get, how much they could control them as far as like a government, how they can civilize them. And even within like this time period just being in like I won't say like an active apartheid, but like just constantly having like Europeans dip into their ideologies and stuff. Like there were times where like Africans would have to like revolt and like, you know what I'm saying, become independent. And a lot of the times the people who like would mess up those revolutions would be someone within their circle who got paid off by somebody else outside of it. And it's like these are the stories where you like first hear about shit like this, where you first like see the patterns of like. Here's another thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said like holding on to a image that you know that you wasn't living. I'm not gonna get into young boy's personal life or nothing like that, but
What image was he portraying that he won't live in?
that's why I said I'm not even gonna get into none of that because like I guess like either one could really argue, but that's not really the point.
Young could argue more than NLE, but you're right. That's not the point.
Yeah,
Cause young boy, he been in this shit since he was 12. Like there's documentaries of him and Lil Wayne, young boy in Baton Rouge. Like at a point in time when young boy first came out, I was a fan. Like I was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about young boy, I'ma smack the shit out you little ass niggas. So like I was really invested into what the fuck nigga had going on. So I know for a fact young boy been around. He been rapping about this shit. Bro, his first album is 38 Baby.
Mm-hmm. And
I mean, granted, he came in the game like that, but he done got his shit checked. He done got multiple motherfuckers saying like this nigga was just he just did that shit for a clout. Like you like you know what I'm saying? Nobody I'm not gonna say like nobody saying that about Young Boy means that's not
I'm
true.
glad you said it because like the thing that went in my head when he said these lines is it sounded more like projection of his old self than Young Boy, so to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, I do believe that NLE in his beginning years was trying to portray or hold up an image that he didn't really live for real. Right. And, you know, with maturity, you realize that, okay, what I was doing was wrong. That's okay. But for you to instead of admit your own flaws in your own history to put it on someone else who is, you know what I'm saying, has a different circumstance than you, like way different circumstance than you, like you got to realize that like people's capacity and where they are and where they grow up, all of that plays a factor in their capacity to move on and mature. You have a mother that is actively in your life, that actively cared for you. I saw the documentaries and all that shit, bro. So it's like, I know you have the foundation to mature like this, at this rate. To where like, it's like, no, I'm a influence for people, so I should be talking about something that's... The difference with Young Boy is like, obviously like, he has a certain family and stuff, but it's like, he did not have the environment to mature at the rate that you are maturing. Right. So to completely just vilify him and say he's the reason for this, he's the problem for that, it's dismissive and it's very short-sighted to the overall big picture of things in this country.
Right. And this why
you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say towards that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say have to, but Young Boy had to do what he do to get out. He didn't have to necessarily.
Come on. Thank you.
He would have been good either way without rapping.
Like, yeah, it would have been harder than, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Like,
but
it would have been harder, but
it's like there
big ass crib, mom's working, you was hooping. That don't I hate to bring up hooping because nigga I was a hooper at a point in time and that don't mean shit. Mm-hmm. But like you know what I'm saying, has other shit going on, gang.
Yep.
You know, and like you just said, your mother was trying, so you can't really.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if I look at you and you in a big ass house, I understand situationals. Like you can be born in a big ass house and still, you feel me, but if you in a big ass house and like the way how you raise is just big ass house, big ass house, big ass house, then you come out like this and it's like getting all right.
It's like that wasn't you. That never was you. That was who you wanted to be and wanted to portray. And then, you know what I'm saying, with maturity, probably with your mom around, talking about, like, why you even doing this, doing that. You should be doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, especially, like, it helps. It's the perfect condition for you to mature and, like, feel like, okay, I could be using my voice to say something else, to say something. And, like, you know what I'm saying? I applaud that. But there are just certain things where I'm like, for you to put blame on, like, another black man when It's essentially the system that made him fall under the conditions, and many other people like Youngboy fall under the conditions and live the way that they have to live. So they feel like Youngboy is a voice for them to live in these situations. It's like you're not seeing the bigger picture, or you're refusing to look at the bigger picture of how things are. I tell people every day, we live in a system that is designed for us to fail, and then in turn will blame us for failing in a system that is designed for us to fail. So it's like you're probably making progress. You might look past this, because the way that I see it is like it's really short-sighted for you to blame one person for the generation worth of problems that people are dealing with. I will, like, it doesn't matter who he was blaming. That type of thinking is destructive and honestly ignorant. Things are not black and white. Things are a lot more nuanced than what people want to believe. People want to believe, oh no, it's just this one bad guy. It's just this one evil entity. But the fact of the like, that would be great if it was that simple. But the fact of the matter is, we're in the real world. Things are not black and white. Things are not that simple. People have reasons for doing the stuff that they had to do. You can choose to look and understand on why they had to do that, or you can choose to be dismissive and say that no, that's what that is. That's my only problem, like, with this song. Like, you're doing your thing. These are like creative visuals. I see the growth of you as a person, NLE Choppa, and that is amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? But just be aware and mindful of the conditions that were in your situation to give you the environment to grow at the rate that you grow mentally and spiritually at the weight, and you know what I'm saying, that you were able to do this. Because everybody doesn't have those resources. Everybody doesn't have that at their disposal. Even subconsciously, you're seeing that people are going to make this comparison. You're saying, see, when I do it, it's different. When you do it, you're just trying to destroy the children. But when I do it, it's for the art. But the fact of the matter is, even if you feel like, okay, we were doing the same things, but mine is different because my intention was different, you're still missing the bigger picture of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I just felt like y'all already know what I had to say with the him missing the bigger picture, him realizing the nuance of like his situations and how he grew up and shit like that. Cause yes, like it's not just like y'all should be able to hear me. I'm not a Youngboy fan in any capacity whatsoever. Right. I understand what he's talking about. But even still, for me to just piggyback and just be like, oh no, NLE Choppa's completely right. This is what's wrong with our generation, all this. I would be doing y'all and anyone else who hears me a disservice by not at least acknowledging that, no, shit is deeper than that. Shit is not that black and white. It's easy for people to be like, oh no, this is the problem of everything. We just need to get rid of this. But the thing is, that's not how life works.
At all.
It's just not.
It's not Youngboy's fault that we got the kids out here wanting to be drillers. Niggas been wanting to drill since the 90s.
Thank you.
Fuck the 90s. Niggas been
and then back then,
the 70s, bro.
Yeah, and then like, back then, each generation of music, each generation of artists, those 90s rappers talking about selling crack, this is what's wrong with our generation today. Go back even more. These people talking about this, that, and the third, or what's going on in their community. This is what's wrong with generations today. When hip-hop even fucking started in the 70s. What the fuck? This isn't even music. This is what's wrong with our generation today. Like, it doesn't end. You having an old head mind state, like an unk mind state, and thinking, yeah, it's these youngins that are doing it. You're, of course, like, you're sort of maturing, but you're maturing in the wrong places. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, like, you can mature, you can see the nuance of stuff, but if you're only focused at a small portion of the reality or the small portion of the picture, you can think you have the clear picture, but you haven't seen the full thing. Right. So based off of your lens, of course you're like, oh yeah, I am obviously seeing this stuff for what it is. But if you don't see every perspective, if you don't see the nuance and the history of shit, you're giving an no, literally, you are giving an uneducated take because you have failed to fully educate yourself on what you feel like you're confident enough to talk about. That can go for anything, but I just be saying like a lot of the times, like when I'm talking, I talk with the full openness and capability of being wrong because I know that there is probably another perspective, another, you know what I'm saying, take that I just haven't heard yet, that I haven't put into the full picture yet. And a lot of times someone may be wrong, but just with their added opinion, with their added take, I am able to get another piece of the full picture, and then my whole take changes completely based off of that. It doesn't mean that they are completely right or completely wrong, but every perspective, every view of the angle matters. That's it. NLE the Great, KO. I don't know how this is gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I like part of me doesn't even see Young Boy entertaining this. Like unless this gets like crazy viral, Young Boy's on tour. I don't yeah. Like as long as he's like it was call me the devil and shit like that. So I'm on tour. But it's like I don't know, man. Good production. You just need a little bit more time to like I'm sorry, but mature. Like you get in there, and anybody who's making effort to mature and go and just try to navigate shit through the right direction, I gotta give you your props because everybody doesn't do that. But at the same time, my nigga, NLE, if you ever see this small channel's video, just take what I'm saying into consideration because I feel like there's some truth into it. Good video though. NLE the Great, y'all. If y'all like the video, y'all know what to do. Like that video, subscribe if you're new because all we do is chill over here. With that being said, y'all be great, y'all be safe. Keep on getting to that bag, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Peace.